Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pedrolin, and if it's your first time stopping by, you are definitely welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to leave some comments below. Be sure to turn on your notification so that you shouldn't miss out on my next video. So in today's video, we are going to talk about another interracial separation. I don't know, 2020, what's the problem? There's too much separation in interracial marriage. So there's one of the YouTuber here on YouTube. She's called Samantha Maria. She was like in an interracial marriage, so she's separated from, I don't know if I should say her husband. Of course she was married, because I saw even their wedding. So for me, I felt even their wedding, it was just showing some red flags when I just looked at the video. Because nowadays, most of the time when I upload something on YouTube, I normally used to take time, to do some research. Because just by looking, when I saw on their marriage, because marriage is it's supposed to be a situation whereby you are happy both sides. Because for me, I just felt as if when I just looked at the wedding, her wedding and her husband, her ex-husband, excuse me, I saw that her wedding, it was just like one-sided. I saw that, the other side of the race is the one which was like dominating. Then the other half of the side was not dominating. Because for me, I felt as if there were a lot of black people there on her wedding. That's one of the red flags that I saw on her channel. Excuse me, not on her channel, not on her video, on her wedding video. Because it was just showing, it was showing one-sided of the family. So you know what, for me, on the other side, I know that separation does happen in any way, regardless of race, regardless of religion. Anything can happen in marriage. For me, I felt as if the lady, she knew already that that man, he wasn't going to be there for her longer. I know that there is a child that is involved. I know that some people, most of the time when they come here on YouTube, YouTube has become a platform for some other people. Once when they get into an interracial relationship, they come here on YouTube, and then they start to advertise, because they do a review on their marriage. That's the reason why you say that I don't trust, because if it's really marriage, you are not supposed to come here on YouTube, like fantasy, making some fantasy. Because sometimes, when I used to look at this interracial marriage, it's like they're advertising their weddings, advertising that they got the engagement, advertising their ring. And then once when the marriage does not last, that's when they'll come here on YouTube, crying, they're wanting us, to feel pity for them, Yet on the very beginning, they knew already that the marriage was not going to last longer. It's the same thing that Samantha, I watched her video. I saw that, she wasn't even, I felt as if maybe that girl, maybe she never loved the guy for who he was, because it was even showing that she was laughing. She was not even showing some emotions, showing that maybe she's heartbroken, all those things. For me, I feel as if, she was just like, even though she said that, she's not here for the tea. But for me, I feel as if, she's trying to advertise her separation, because that's how they do. These people are like in interracial relationship. When the marriage breaks down, or if they separate, they'll come here on YouTube, and then they'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, me and David, we could not make it. I have decided that we are going to separate for the sake of our child." What and what? No, it's not for the sake of the child. I know that they have got a child together. But from the very beginning, she knew already, because even that guy, most of the people, they never liked him. Because of the comments that he has done, in the things that he has done in the past. So even this lady, she's wrong also. Me, I don't like a situation whereby some people, when they separate, that's when they will come here on YouTube. They'll be crying, say, you know what, David wasn't treating me good. But you have lived with him. You have accepted his engagement. You have accepted him to marry you. And then once when you see that now things are becoming sour, that's when you cry for help from people. Me, I don't like people who are fake. Stop this fake marriage. Most especially these people who are like in interracial relationship. You will say that when they get married, that's when you will see they'll be walking like this. the hand will be just even like this up, you know, advertising, you know, as if they are selling products. They'll be advertising their ring. You will see once a person, let me tell you, if you have never observed, you have to observe, you know. For me, I don't care about backlashes. You know, even if somebody is going to come, you know, criticize me, I don't care, let me tell you. As long as I'm entitled to my opinion, you know, my opinion, I'll always, you know, stand by my points, you know, because I have seen a lot of these people who goes in in interracial marriage, you know, just for the sake of mixed kids. Because even here's the way she was saying, I'm a mixed what? Please, there's nothing like a mixed, you know. It's either you're black or it's either you're white. You have to choose between the two. Not a situation where you say, I'm mixed. Does it mean that even me, I should say, because original even me, my mother was born in Zambia, you know. So does it mean that even me, I should be saying that, oh, I'm not black, I'm mixed, you know? Starting from now, you know, even me, I'll be calling myself, I'm mixed, you know. Even if I'm black, I'm mixed, you know. So for some of you people, you know, you have to stop this mentality of saying that you are mixed. Eh? It's either you choose black or white. Those are the only two options. Choose between white and black. Not a situation whereby you'll be saying, I'm mixed. Eh? Where does your father come from? Where does your mother come from? You know, you have to choose between the two. I don't want to hear somebody saying that I'm mixed. Eh? Everybody is mixed. We go in marriage where we are mixed, you know. But I don't feel, you know, for me, I feel as if, you know, some people, once when they go into interracial relationship, you know, they like this, you know, they like to be called, I'm in an interracial marriage. You know, my man is from he's from Egypt, you know. They can't say that maybe they're African. They'll say Egypt, you know, to make it, you know, seem as if it's fancy, you know. But the fact remains that Egypt also is part of Africa. So is there something like this girl, you know, she just stained me when I went on her channel. I was thinking that maybe I will see her maybe like crying, saying that, oh, my husband did not treat me good. But it just showed that as if she was just like advertising her separation. So for some of you, you know, who are going to be leaving these people who come here on YouTube, advertising their marriage, it's up to you. For me, I have been here long on YouTube. I have learned some tricks. These interracial people, they think that they do. So it's up to you. If you want, you can bash me, as long as I've said my opinion. So see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, my lovely people.